Hey beautiful, spring is here, so I'm back with more spring looks, and this time we're keeping it effortless. I'm talking no fuss fashion that's elevated, chic, and unapologetically bold. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 spring outfits that feel as good as they look. So if you're ready to slay spring without overthinking your outfit, well, stay tuned because these looks are seriously stylish, super wearable, and most importantly, silver hair approved. Now let's get to it. Welcome to the Beauty of Aging, a channel for every woman who's unapologetically growing bolder. I'm Angel, the founder of Maison 276 and creator of the award-winning and innovative 3-step system for silver, gray, or blonde hair, a healthy way to brighten, cleanse, and restore the natural brilliance of your hair without the use of purple dyes. On the Beauty of Aging, we discuss a range of topics from silver hair care to lifestyle, wellness, but today we're talking about spring fashion. So whether you're headed to brunch, running errands, or just living your best life, these spring outfits are perfect for creating polished looks without all the fuss. First, I'd like to begin by thanking today's sponsor, the Caldwell Collection. This is a mother-daughter duo. Y'all know I love a family-run business. But this is a mother-daughter duo that's bonded by fashion, family, business, and sports. They've created a women's collection that's classic but has a trendy flair. The great thing I love about this line is the quality of the pieces. They're designed to be dressed up, down, mixed match, layered, and coordinated to create a look that is beautifully and authentically you. And the first look from the Caldwell collection is this stunning royal blue satin slip skirt set. Now, you know, satin slip skirts have been having a moment for the past few years, and they are not going anywhere. I absolutely love this beautiful blue. You know how I feel about the jewel tones and silver hair? They make our hair and our skin pop. This is a classic slip skirt with an elastic band, super comfortable with a little bit of flare at the hem, just enough to be flirty and fun. And then the top, it is a long sleeve top that has a button cuff, but I prefer to push it up, zhuzh it up around the elbows. It's tied with a knot, and it's so beautiful and stunning in its simplicity. But you know, a slip skirt can do a lot of things. She's a versatile girl. I've seen them paired with t-shirts and tennis. So if you'd like some more ideas about how I can style this slip skirt, let me know and I'll create a vlog specifically around that. Now, although it's spring, we know it can get a little chilly outside, so you can certainly pair this with a blazer. And I've chosen this ivory double-breasted blazer that I got from Zara about 3 years ago. Is it double-breasted? Yes, it is. And of course, you can push the sleeves up or down. For shoes, I've paired this with one of my favorite new pair from Zara, a pair of black slingbacks with a big fabulous bow. This is effortless, it's comfortable, it's elegant. But it would also look amazing with a designer t-shirt and a pair of tennis. So again, let me know if you're interested in some of those looks. Let's go on to the next outfit. Yes, I do love the jewel tones, but you should know pink is my power color. I love all the ranges. And this pink button down, butter soft, faux leather dress. Oh my goodness. When I tell you this feels like butter, Oh my goodness, this feels so soft. Buttons down all the way to the bottom. I popped the collar just a teeny bit to show off my little pearl drop necklace. The sleeves have elastic. They're like 3/4 length sleeves, but of course, you know, I love to zhuzh up a sleeve. But oh my goodness, I love this so much. It does come in multiple colors. I would say from a sizing perspective, this is a small. I wear a 6, so it's pretty true to size. Most of their things come in small, medium, large. This is a gem right here. This is a gem. And I spoke to the versatility and the layering of their pieces. Like in the fall, I totally see myself wearing this over a pair of jeans as a type of jacket. But for now, it's spring and it is screaming brunch. This is giving, she wants a French 75 when she walks in. And if you're wondering, what is a French 75? It's what a mimosa wants to be when she grows up. I will put the recipe in the description. You know, I love sharing all the tips, including a great cocktail. I have paired them with another new pair of shoes from Zara. Now these are slip-ons, same basic design as the black ones, except this is brown satin and it doesn't have the elastic band around the heel, but super comfortable. She's high. She's about a 4-incher, but you know, I'm 5'1", so I'm here for the heels. You know, I love a heel. I was joking in last week's Coffee with Angel. We were talking about, you know, staying in shape so you can wear the shoes. And I said, they're going to find me in stilettos. Like, I'm wearing them to the end. I'm wearing them to the end. Or at least that's my plan. But this is amazing. And so what I've decided to pair this with, you know, I'm going full on preppy, full on Southern girl preppy. One of my favorite, I guess it's vintage now. It's almost 20 years old from Kate Spade. It's a quilted, one of my favorite bags to wear in the spring because it just has so many colors. Of course, there's pink, green, yellow, blue, orange, some green, blue. Yeah, I said that. Beautiful, beautiful bag. And of course, you got to have the sunnies. But whatever color you get this girl in, you are going to love her. Love, love, love. I'm feeling like I should get it in another color. I'm just saying. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay, on to the next piece. Now remember, I talked about the versatility of these pieces. You could totally put this with a flat shoe, a flat sandal. You could even wear this with one of your elevated sneakers. And I'm not saying I might not do that. But I just wanted to style it with my new brown satin shoes. And also because the brown satin shoe elongates my short legs. But yes, you definitely do not need to pair it with a stiletto. You can totally go sandal or elevated tennis shoe. Not your workout shoes, your dress up tennis shoes. Now on to the next outfit. As I noted, one of the things I love most about the Caldwell collection is the versatility of the pieces. And this classic black button-down shirt dress is the perfect example of that. I'm gonna style this dress 3 different ways and you'll get 3 completely different looks. First, Of course, I'm starting with the stilettos. Yes, I am. But I'm going for a black on black on black. So, of course, my new Zara slingbacks with the bow is perfect for that. Also, I want you to know, if you're someone who likes things loose, or if you just want that more loose, relaxed fit, you can get that with this dress. And then I'm going to pair it with, this is another one, an oldie but goodie. Yeah, this is at least 15 years old. But it is one of my favorite springtime pieces. It's just a rattan straw bag with these fabulous black feathers on it. But love this look. Love this look. Great for a date night, resort wear. Honestly, it's whatever you want to make it. But one of the things that I'm going to do when I wear it in a more elevated look, I'm going to put this belt on. I really like this look. We're going with the black and gold here. My Saints colors. They need all the help they can get. So this is a belt, maybe 2 or 3 years old, from Zara. It says love you on the front. And I guess we can button that last button. This is going to make it a little bit shorter. For reference, again, I'm 5'1". So if you're leggy, you know, this might be a little short for your taste. I personally love this look. Of course, the sleeves are long, but you know, I'm always going to zhuzh up a sleeve. But so cute. So cute. But here's another look. We can ditch the stilettos for an easy breezy flat sandal like this. Completely different look, but just as cute, just as put together, but very effortlessly. Looks like you did a lot, but you really didn't. You just put on a fabulous classic, which is why the classics are always worth investing in. And again, you can either belt it or not for a relaxed, elegant, sophisticated look. Again, she's giving French 75 with my brunch. Yes, and yes, 10 out of 10, again. Now for look number 3. Okay, listen up. Even if you don't live in Texas, even if you don't live anywhere on the Gulf Coast, by now you should have a pair of fabulous cowboy boots. I have one pair and they're so fabulous. If I do say so myself, I don't need any more. I don't pull them out very often, but when I do, you don't need to do a whole lot with the outfit because the shoes do all the talking. These are my hot pink cowboy boots. I love them. They're so comfortable. And I honestly only wear them like 2 or 3 times a year. So that's why they look brand new. Now, you know, of course we could go with the pink preppy bag. Obviously matches the boots. But hey, if I'm wearing this to the game, I prefer a crossbody because I take sports very seriously. Well, I take football and college basketball very seriously. So I need my hands free. So this is a definitely vintage 20-plus-year-old Louis Vuitton crossbody. And it's a sporty look I'm going for. So I'm going with my mirrored glasses. Yeah, I'm ready for game day. I'm ready for football season right now, as a matter of fact. Let's go. One dress, 3 completely different looks. That is why the classics work. Because the classics are versatile, they're usually multi-seasonal, and you can do so much with one piece. It just depends on how you accessorize it. So Caldwell Collection, this is another 10 out of 10. On to our next look. Now, I know there are people out here in these YouTube streets telling y'all to get rid of your skinny jeans. Well, As you can see, that's a hard no for me. I still have a lot of uses for my skinny jeans. In the winter, I want them for boots. And in the spring and summer, I actually like them for traveling because my skinny jeans are very, very stretchy. So this tent top from the Caldwell collection is a perfect roomy top that doesn't look like a muumuu, if you know what I mean. But it's so roomy. It comes in multiple colors. I will put that down in the description. But it has pockets, which, you know, we love pockets, yes. But it is definitely giving, you know, it looks like you did a lot. You ran to the store, went to grab some coffee with your friends, maybe lunch, brunch. You know, it looks like you did a lot, but literally you just put on this classic, beautiful button-down shirt over a pair of jeans and some flat sandals. I love this for travel. This is another one of my favorite spring, summertime bags. It's a vintage Louis Vuitton Epi bag. I love it because I can fit my laptop in here. I can even fit my makeup bag, certain things that I don't want to put in checked luggage. But yeah, so this is giving airport outfit. So many different uses, honestly. My retro Mod Squad round sunnies. You know, we love a sunny that you don't have to take off when you go in. So yeah, loving this. You could even, especially in a lighter color, you could wear this as a swimsuit cover at the pool. Roomy, covers your tush. So many uses. So I want to thank the Caldwell collection for sponsoring this portion of the vlog. As you can tell, the quality is amazing. The pieces are designed to be dressed up, down, mix, match, layered, which means you get an amazing amount of value with each purchase. So be sure to check out the links in the description. And as an extra bonus, they're having a clearance sale right now. So hurry before your size wears out. Now on to the last final look. You know what it's going to be. Denim. Guys, you know how when you go to a fashion show, they used to end every show with a wedding dress? I feel like every fashion vlog I do is with some form of denim because I just love denim so much. So I'm super excited to share my newest jeans. It's a wash that I actually don't have, a wash and a finish, because I don't have any with the raw finish, and I definitely don't have any with this bleached out wash, vintage. I'm not even sure what it's called. I love them. They're very comfortable. Really nice wide waistband that comes all the way up to your natural waist. And you have a lot of options from a belt perspective. A lot of times I don't wear a belt with jeans, but you have a lot of options because the belt loops are very wide. I always remind you guys that I'm 5'1". Actually come to my ankle, but in the image on the website, they're actually a little bit shorter on the model. These are from Style We, and I do have a discount code that I will put in the description for you. That's still good from my previous vlog, but I really like them a lot. I really do. They've got a teeny bit of stretch, which, I mean, if we're not buying jeans with stretch, I don't know what we're doing. And then, of course, this very full, beautiful floral, flowy blouse. Now, I'll be honest, when I saw it on the website, I thought it was a much sturdier cotton, like the type of cotton that you would need to starch. It's not that at all. It's actually very flowy, very light. The cutest thing about this is how the sleeves, they have this bow. You know, it's a ruffle on the edge and this bow. And at first I thought, well, how am I supposed to tie that after I put it on? The opening is large enough to where you can actually tie it before you slip your arm in. I didn't. I'll just show you what I did. And then I realized, oh, I can actually, so it's actually not that. Love that. So you can wear it, you know, long like this if you want to. Either way, you still get the great detailing of that bow and ruffle feature. It's, like I said, it's very full, comes down like almost to the back of my knee. So even if you're a tall girl, you're still gonna, if you want coverage in the back, you're still gonna get that. But great value, very versatile. I am going to pair it with this super bright orange patent leather, another one of my favorite Amazon buys, and one of my favorite spring and summer handbags. So if this is a couple of years old, actually every single bag I showed you is old, but I will try to find one that's similar and then put the link in the description for you. Super fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, and you know I love chit-chatting with you in the DMs, so keep those comments coming. And remember, let me know if you want me to do a vlog specifically on styling satin slip skirts for spring and summer. And I'm actually just starting to think about all the different ways I can wear the satin slip skirts in my own closet. So keep those comments coming. As I always tell you, the beauty of aging is for you. And so I always want to know what content you find valuable and what you enjoy. Also, don't forget to join me every Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern, for Coffee with Angel, where we chit chat here on YouTube. Also live streaming on Instagram and Facebook, a variety of topics, but all topics that are important to you, the woman who is unapologetically growing bolder. Stay tuned for the exact date when our products hit the shelf at Walmart. Y'all, they're on the trucks. They are moving to the stores now as we speak. Thank you so much for all the well wishes, all the congratulations that you've sent me. I couldn't do it without the amazing Maison 276 community. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm excited about getting out in the stores and meeting you. But until then, thanks again for joining me, and I will see you next time on the beauty of aging. Bye.